Good evening, everybody. Today is November 13th. Finally, the shutdown is over, but now 42 million plus people who depend on SNAP have got to wait until Congress gets their shit together and doles out the money to the USDA, who then in turn disperses that money to DWSS. And how do I know this? Because I got off the phone with them this morning. Now, I believe that the able-bodied people should be made to go to work. Those that are disabled, like myself, veterans, seniors, we should be able to keep our food stamps. The illegals should not be on food stamps or medical or housing. This whole shutdown, if you really want to know the truth, was to extend the COVID subsidies and to be able to keep illegals on the medical. And this whole thing wasn't about affordable medical for Americans who became legal citizens or who were already born here. Now, for me, I'm really livid to find out that these illegals were getting between $15,000 and $35,000 in federal benefits that we Americans don't even get. And that's a travesty. But it really takes some real evil human beings who have zero conscience and no soul to hold the American people hostage over the so-called ACA and starving children, disabled, vets, seniors, and families that are working who are on SNAP benefits. They have jobs, but they're barely able to put food on the table because of the cost of living. And the cost of living and inflation was done on the Democrats' watch and the Biden administration. So now Trump inherits this problem. And now he's got to come in and try to fix it. Now, mind you, I don't always agree on everything Trump says or does. But I do agree with the tariffs, because when we first founded America, that's how America became a wealthy nation, is we had tariffs on other countries that we did business with. That's how we became wealthy. But right now, everywhere I look, America looks like a third world shithole country. Because under the Biden administration, we had all these illegals coming in. But besides the illegals being deported, and I'm going to call on the Trump administration and the president himself and Congress to step up, round up all these Muslims, and get them the fuck up out of my country, our country. Because if we don't, we're gonna regret it. They are the true enemy within. If we don't get rid of them now, they're gonna destroy our country. They see us American women, regardless of whether we're married or single, as slaves for them to sexually abuse or beat us or do whatever the hell they want or behead us because we refuse to convert to their religion. Allah does not exist. Islam is a man-made religion. The Quran is man-made. But God exists. And that's one thing I am not going to do is convert to Islam. So for them to sit there and say it's coming into my house, no, it's not. When you try bringing that crap into my house, you're going to be going to meet your 72 virgins to whomever evil creator you believe in. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I also refuse to take these vaccines that they're trying to shove, and I refuse to take the mark of the beast. I refuse to be a part of that system. Okay, sure, I won't be able to buy or sell anything. That's okay. Because those of us who have faith in God, God works miracles. God provides. So, this is why I also call on Americans to open your eyes. Ask yourself this question. What have Democrats really done for you? Democrats don't care about the common folk. They only care about the elites. They've already shown you that by shutting down the government so nobody could get food. They were willing to starve you to death. And to me, that is, with malice and forethought, premeditated, attempted murder upon the American citizens. And I also feel sorry for the federal workers that are essential, like our military, Department of Defense or Department of Transportation, air traffic controllers. The USDA. Things like that. And those people didn't get a paycheck. They couldn't pay their rent or their mortgage or their car note. So we got to do everything possible within our power that we, the little peasants here, have to make sure we keep Democrats out of the White House and out of Congress. We need God to come back into this country. We need God in our schools. We need to bring back the Pledge of Allegiance in our schools. We need to bring back America to its values of our founding fathers. We need to have our freedoms and our rights that our forefathers who founded this country gave us. We cannot allow these assholes to continue to take our rights away. We cannot continue to allow illegals or Islamist terrorists and the far left people like AOC and Bernie Sanders to take away our rights and ruin this country. If you want your freedoms, if you value your freedoms and your rights, you will stand up and do what's right. Now, thank you. God bless you. And have a wonderful day. I want to say that I'm grateful and I appreciate everything I have, and for each day that God allows me to wake up and live another day with my bad heart. My cardiologist is really scared because he said my life is at risk, that I'm at risk to die at any time. I may not have much. I may not be able to afford much on what little I get in disability. But by God, I'm grateful for the things that I do have, and I appreciate them. I will see you another day. I am Mrs. Dawn Broyles III, signing off.